I want to take a moment to be upfront as I can and say I'm really grateful to have you as the first friend that I ever made, the first best friend I ever made, and someone I consider the greatest friend I've ever had. As the memories I have with the time we spent together up until now are some of the best I've ever had, and I'll hold them in my heart forever.
Gravity cannot be held responsible for people falling in love. How on earth can you explain, in terms of chemistry and physics, so important a biological phenomenon as love? Put your hand on a stove for a minute and it seems like an hour, and sit with the one you love for an hour and it seems like a minute, and that is relativity.
Now, it wouldn't be much of a speech if I didn't thank my beautiful bride, Lyndsey McCottrey. What can I say? I didn't think you could look any more incredible, but as always, you continue to prove me wrong. From the moment I met, I knew I would marry you. Little did I know it would take a couple of years of wearing you down to get you to feel the same way.
I will love you forever, whatever happens, till I die and after I die. And when I find my way out of the land of the dead, I'll drift about forever, all my atoms until I find you again. I'll be looking for you every moment, every single moment. And when we do find each other again, we'll cling together so tight that nothing and no one will ever tear us apart. Every atom of me and every atom of you will live in birds and flowers and dragonflies and pine trees and in clouds and in those little specks of light you see floating in sunbeams. And when they use their atoms to make new lives, they won't just be able to take one, they'll have to take two, one of you and one of me.
You've been my brother for as long as I can remember, and a shoulder to lean on whenever I've needed it, as well as a strong voice of reason if I've ever needed to hear it. I can only hope I've been able to provide the same love, comfort and advice you've shown me. I would like to take a minute to express my thanks to your family for being a second family that I never knew I needed. Take a moment to appreciate how incredible she looks today. Let it properly sink in how lucky you've gone. She's as loving, caring and kind as she is clumsy. And she's only brought out the best in you that you never knew you had or needed.
Every single one of us here this afternoon, we all have our own love stories, and some of them will be longer, some shorter, some unwritten. But Lyndsey and Sean's is just getting to the good bit.
Seems to me that the best relationships, the ones that last, are frequently the ones that are rooted in friendship. You know, one day you look at the person and you see something more than you did the night before. Like a switch has been flicked somewhere, and the person who was just a friend is suddenly the only person you can ever imagine yourself with.
So, you're about to take the next step in an adventure which began quite a few years ago. You've grown together, you've fallen in love and hopefully learned from one another. And when you find your best friend, your soulmate, and someone who accepts you for being everything you are, who embraces your uniqueness and always has time to have fun, you know, why wouldn't you love that thing? Why wouldn't you choose to spend the rest of your lives continuing to make each other happy? I, Sean McCottrey, accept you, Lyndsey Bryson, in marriage. To love and to cherish. In sickness and in health. From this day forward. Sean and Lyndsey, you've chosen to marry and have pledged your love, respect and commitment for each other. You've promised to stand by each other through whatever your lives together may bring. Following the declarations made before me and in the presence of your witnesses, it's now my truly delightful duty to declare you married and pronounce you as husband and wife. Sean, you may kiss your bride.
This is such a special moment, and I don't think I could envision two people more suited for one another. I think it's a dream for most people to be able to say that they're marrying not only the love of their life, but also a best friend. And I think we all knew from day one that Sean and Lyndsey would end up spending their lives together.